YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back on Total War Attila. I have made a few adjustments to my mic to try and get rid of Heir of Skynet once and for all. Yeah, I know, you all might miss him, but yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it and improve the overall quality, so we'll see if it works. Obviously, I don't know yet. I had to adjust the in-game sound some, so if it's a little bit off in this, it's okay. We'll address it. I'll get a chance to listen to it. Yes, I did some testing, but you never quite know until you get it done and you just try it out on YouTube, so that's kind of where I'm at. So after that battle that we last left off, this army here is in a good place to finish off this Macron army, whatever their name is. I'm just going to auto-resolve their death. They don't deserve my attention right now, I don't think. I'm just going to go ahead and get what little bit of replenishment off of them that I can. Force. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and force march back into the city. We can then get ready for the next turn. Let's see what this guy. Ambitious politician plans to cause mischief at your expense. He wishes you to deal with debts accrued by some local farmers and has a large amount of support from the people. He gives some favored citizens a tax relief. Calm the masses, disrupt the plot, undermine this politician's claims, blame him for the mess. Sounds pretty good to me. So yeah, we'll try and blame him for the mess. Turn on our governors. Let's see if we can get a wife. Guy is not even influential enough to get a date in this town, so there's not much I can do for him. Alright, so we should be able to head off this Macron army. We have this army here that's busy retraining. I did a merge on them, and some of y'all gave me some tips around merge, which I appreciate, of course. And I will try and take those into consideration forward. I am going to recruit a couple more spearmen into this army, just because why not? I don't know if there's any mercenaries to be had at the moment, but getting a little bit of extra mercenary cav would certainly not be a bad idea, even if it's light cav. I do so. It takes down my income quite a bit, but in some ways it's worth it. Let's get rid of mercenaries because they're not that important to me at the moment. Wrong button. Yeah, let's disband those mercenaries. That'll give me back a smidge of that money. Actually a pretty decent chunk considering what kind of crappy mercenaries they were. 18, we're busy recruiting there, so there's no need in piling on anything else. And we'll kind of just let this army retrain a little as well. And I'm going to keep trying to save some money in my coffers each turn, just to see if we can continue to push up that interest that we're earning. Toward a foreign agent, there we go. Let's see real quick just what our income from... We're making 1364 per turn right now off of our interest, which is not bad in and of itself. It's kind of like having another settlement. The bigger that gets, of course, the more it works for us. So this army has all of its movement points. We might as well go ahead and... Part of me wants to kind of move out up here and see if we can confront all these Sassanid stacks up here and destroy them. In fact, let's... If we move up... Yeah, to like right here, I can fortify. And we might be able to defend against quite a few stacks here. Oh no, I can't fortify. Crap! Oh well. Well, at least we're near the city here, and hopefully we'll get some reinforcement from them. It didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped, but whatever. Let's see here. This general can have ability, so take care of that. Go ahead and end the turn. I think we're doing okay, all in all. Holding off the brunt of this, what could potentially be a very massive and dangerous Sassanid attack. I've actually even seen posts on the forums where people are complaining about the Sassanid rump states, and I think one guy actually called it like the Persian Super Friends Justice League or something, because they all just come right after you relentlessly. That's true. But I do believe it can be beaten. I know it's a little bit annoying, and part of me agrees with you, but it is beatable. and it just seems like for the most part you just have to do some kind of like finance planning and try and get around it, and you can kind of find a way to help ward off some of the problems. Now I am going to go try and take out some Sassanid cities here quickly. We'll just keep an eye out. The sooner we can get up and smash the back of the Sassanid Empire here, the better. We want to put the pressure on them and fight the war in their territory. So the quicker we can push in, be successful, the better. Now that army has singled itself out and may be ripe for destruction here. We definitely want to push forward, but we also have to be measured, and we can't just overextend and then get attacked and then a whole bunch of hostile agent activity. Is corruption. It had a critical success. Osirine. So gets him a lot of personal influence, but not a whole lot else. We'll take her hand. What's this one do? Whoa, that was pretty good. And he's the governor, so perfect. So this is the agent that's toying with us right now. I can try and get some more agents down here, and that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Back. Kind of see what our situation is here. Let's hit back at Amida. There's no reason not to do that, I don't think. So let's kind of move up and get a view. Small enemy army here that's doing some raiding on their, or no, they're not doing any raiding. I think they were just doing something there. I don't know what it was. Take a balanced stance here. And gonna sack it because it's not worth it. I'm just gonna occupy it. Not really any money from sacking it. In case I should be able to just repair what the Sassanids did. So we've taken control again of Amida, which will be good. And up here, what I'd like to do is try and go ahead and give this army a killing. It's not within reinforcement range, so it's gonna run, of course. So I may still have enough. No, come on. I mean, really, I'm just barely beyond the ability to fortify. Irritating. What kind of crap do they have? Standard Sassanid junk. Can't tell on this one because we're still missing a lot of intel. I'm just going to pull up right here so that they can't get around me. I may end up in a bad fight that isn't real great, but we'll just have to take a look at it. +4 replenishment, man, that'd be good. These guys are replenishing 1 turn from legions there, so I mean we have the enemy held off for the moment. If Nisibis is protected, so let's scoot out of the city just a little. Up. Ever so slowly. Okay, yep, there is a full stack Sassanid army there. Maybe what we can do, and they may be able to move around me here, I'm not certain. But let us go ahead and fortify here, and perhaps see if we can lure the Sassanids into our fortifications. If that is the case, that would be fantastic. Some moves there. Again, I just want to keep saving money so that we can start racking in the cash off of interest. That's why I'm not building anything. Stuff to be built. And then some of you asked me about converting. I wasn't quite there last time, but it looks like I've just hit it. So we can actually convert to Greco-Roman pay. So, in fact, I'm going to... I don't know what this is going to do. I've never done this before, so I'm going to make a safety save. So I'm going to do an ERE safe. This will be right before I convert, just in case some very unintended consequences happen and you all hate it. It gives me a chance to go back to it if I need to. But from what I hear, I think I understand some of the consequences this will have. So we are now I don't get what that political assassination was about. Yes, we have converted to Greco-Roman paganism at this point, and it is growing. So now we can actually probably build religious buildings that are Greco-Roman paganism focused, I'm assuming. Yeah, so Statue to the Divine increases the influence of Greco-Roman paganism. No downsides to the ones that you could build here in the smaller provinces, which is interesting. Cost any food? No. One's already spreading Greco-Roman paganism, at least a little bit, which would be fine for now. I don't know that we need to build anything in that slot just yet. I'll build just a level 1 field because it'll give us just a smidge extra food and income. And it won't cost me much. Let's go ahead and end one more turn. See what happens here.
Our warriors thirst for your blood and hunger for
Get over yourself, Ebdani. If you paid me 8,000, I might consider it. If you want to come over and get a piece of me, Ebdani, you're welcome. I'll meet you at the border and I will crush you. I feel quite confident in the military strength I would have over the Ebdani AI. Now, would they be annoying potentially? Yes, but definitely feel confident that I could crush them. Yeah, sorry, Visigoths. No thanks. Okay. So now the Huns no longer get a morale bonus. So the Sassanids moving a lot of troops. Yeah, they want to hit me with 3 stacks here, and I'm not fortified. So I think this would be a little bit of foolishness for me to fight. They get their garrison plus 2 stacks. It's got a lot of horse archery and try and lure them into a fortification here in the pass. And I think that would be a much better choice. And see, we forced these Sassanids already to try and go around. So that leaves these ones up here more vulnerable now. But we need to keep an eye on those 2 stacks that are trying to get around us. As soon as we get a chance to dump a couple of these stacks, if I can get it in a good situation, we'll just start blitzing forward and taking a bunch of their territory. Yeah, looks like another one of their rump states showed up with another army. Definitely going to be a long journey, but if you can actually get the Sassanids to their last settlement and then subjugate them, all of their puppet states become yours. So yeah, look, they're kind of moving away with a bunch of their troops there. Wow, a lot of enemy forces in this region. We definitely need to move to match them. Getting a fortified army somewhere around there would be good, because if they're foolish enough to attack us, we might be able to bottleneck and kill many, many thousands of their troops. I almost think we're going to need another army here in Asia Minor. We have enough armies over here right now, and we have the money to do so, so I may just do so. Okay. This army, pretty good shape. It's still encamped. We captured Amida. My concern is these armies up here. All kinds of attrition if I march back here too, and there's all kinds of attrition if I march up and over. I'm gonna move up just a little to blockade this point, and then fortify. My question is what to do up here near Trapezus. I can't quite reach them. This way I could hit one of their cities, though it is going to cause my guys some damage to where I would potentially then get counterattacked by like 5 or 6 stacks. Very well be able to hit Trapezus here. When completed is going to be help me down here. I'm trying to think. I think I need another army in order to properly fight this off. I don't see any way around that at the moment. We 8 turns from Eastern Armored Legio, which is nice. Replace cav. There are some very, very good cav units. Jeez, another 12 turns. Yikes. Well, I don't know that I have another choice but to train up another army. I really need more men. Yep, here he is here. Perfect. Get this guy and reinstate a legacy. We'll give him the 4th Legion. Fruit. Okay. And let us go ahead and start pulling in some troops for him. A basic stack of Legio Committee Tenseis there. And I think I'm stuck in a position if I don't know what else I should do. Part of me wants to go ahead and pull the spy over if we maybe can't be more useful. Where we had that champion. Getting some nice chevronage over here. Those are some tough Committee Tensei. Oh, I recruited another one here that I've totally forgotten about. Support this army. And why not? Right here. There we go. We'll on over. Okay, so let's go ahead and end another turn here. We are getting quite a lot of money saved, which is nice. Yeah, I'm not giving you money. If I were any closer to you, I'd beat you down for just asking such a stupid thing. The Western Romans are kind of beginning to crumble. Now, there's goods and bads about that. The bad thing is I lose a trade partner, which is helping me get a little bit of money. The good thing is if they actually collapse, these other tribes now have no reason to cooperate. Hopefully it would turn into a big fight amongst them. Yes, please attack me over here. Please do it. Do it. Oh, do it, you cowards. Come get some. There, all those stacks just came after my fort. This is what I wanted. So this will be good. So even if they win here, which I'm not entirely convinced they will, because I mean, what units do they have that are really going to bust their way through my men? Could be able to cause them some extremely serious damage at this point. So, and I get a few reinforcing troops, nothing big, but let's go ahead and fight this. Like I said, even if they beat me here, they're going to take extreme losses in the process. Because I can easily just barricade the entrances to fort. Unless they give me one with 6 entrances, I hope not. But it looks like that may be what they're doing. Having that many entrances to the fort. That's what they've done. Now, why would we design a fort with 6 different entrances? Morons. Well, the good news is I have 6 towers rather than 4. It may just be the size of my army that has dictated the size of the fort here. And let us just see what all directions the Sassanids are going to attack from before we commit any of our troops to any given direction. Take all these cav, take you off, fire at will, because I want to control your ammo. I want to put my Legio Committee Tenseis where the bulk of their army is going to try and come. Let's see what my deployables are. Switch over. Ooh, nice. We got stakes and caltrops. We can basically block off some of these entrances from cavalry. I put it on the outside. Okay, are we... actually, I can't put it on the outside. Okay, come on. Up as far as we can scoot it up. So yeah, now basically there's enemy cav that comes in here will extra slaughtered. That's kind of the... And I don't know which way the enemy's going to come from. I can only take a guess. Now, I do have to be careful because my own cavalry might be able to take damage from this stuff. But there's no reason for me not to lay it down. Fortunately, my general is not on a cavalryman, so at least we have these front 4 positions covered with stakes. Kind of just see what happens. Looks like our enemies start off coming from a couple of different directions.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. We do our best to win.
Yeah, these are not very big openings in the wall actually, so we should be able to easily cover these.
The enemy approaches. Double time.
Probably going to be a bit of lag in this battle because there's going to be large unit sizes and a ton of Sassanids. I probably shouldn't have put the unit size on extreme, but I did. What can I say? Don't have enough for 2 to cover every entrance. We'll just kind of keep an eye out and see where the enemy tries to make the biggest pushes, and we can reallocate troops as necessary. Okay. Testudo. Go. Go. Okay, so we've got our Testudo formed up, the stakes in front, so if enemy cab charges, they're going to die. My towers are already ravaging this mercenary Svaran cab, which actually is a pretty big threat. My Testudo will help a great deal, but these guys are a pretty dangerous unit. And they do have Parthian shot in campaign. I might want to bring my archers over and just help get rid of that piece of crap as quickly as possible. Mercenary Persian Brigade could probably use some killing as well. Skirmishers to pay attention to it. It actually has decent attack, so that's why I'm considering. I'm gonna actually, yeah, just regular shot there. Fire at this Mercenary Persian Brigade. Same thing here. Okay, enemies moving in to attack. I don't really want my general to be fighting in this situation. I don't know that I have another choice. Well, I kind of did. I probably should have brought some of these units over there. Definitely don't want my general dead. Okay, the Mercenary Svaran cab's getting pushed back. The Mercenary Persian Brigade's taking heavy losses. This is good. These guys have decent attack, and I don't want it to play out against my Kavita Tensei spears. We are causing a great deal of damage to them, and I'll stop firing here in a moment because I don't want my guys to damage my own troops. So we did a great deal of damage to the... Whoa, where are you going? Yeah, let's stay inside here. Not the best plan. Yeah, unfortunately my general's going to be fighting a lot. These Svaran cataphracts did come into one of the entrances, I believe, where I had caltrops. So that ought to help me defeat them even faster. And all the flaming arrows are going to be very helpful. Let's hope our general can hold here. That's really not the preferred fight that I'd like to have. I'll tell you what we may do is just get a couple of these cavalry ready and... Oh no, we got these Persian nobles. 2 Persian... Oh, that's their king. So the Persian king is here. Okay, over here. More Persian nobles coming into my spears, and they're going to be killed. Lanciarii Senores will do quite well there. Let's actually take everything we... Well, no, I was going to fire at Bahram, but now he's all the way up against my spears. Let's just let him die that way. For now, we're doing good. It's just going to be a long grind out, and that's kind of the way we're going to have to fight it. I got reinforcing troops coming to help, which is great. And like I said, the towers continue to do their work, which is very good. I don't want to waste my archers, but I probably ought to try and find useful targets to them on. Like, for instance, I wonder if I can get them over here and get side shots into the enemy generals without harming my own men. For here, I mainly just want to keep those Svar and Cav at bay. Bahram is here. This Persian noble, Shapur, has already taken massive losses. And Bahram is going to take big losses here too, because this spear unit gets an extra 15 versus Cav while in the defensive Testudo. So even though the Persian noble's quite tanky, it's not going to do well in that fight. And my Legio Comita Tenseis are holding out with little to no problem. This is going to be a great opportunity. Yeah, let's get in this formation here. Bahram keeps pulling back. When he pulls back, let's be ready to throw some jabs at him. Okay, so we killed one of their generals. Which one? But we killed one. This is going to really hurt the Sassanid family tree here, that's for sure. Let's see where my arrows land from this cavalry unit. It's going to hit my own guys. I'm going to turn it off. Not even... Yeah, they're coming down from above, and they're certainly not hitting my guys in the rear, so I'm going to let those horse archers... All of a sudden, these guys seem like they dropped a little. Let's hold fire. There's no reason to kill a bunch of my own guys at the moment. Okay, these Lanciarii Signores still holding their position. Here comes Bahram, so this is the Persian king. Right here, it should be, yeah, right here in the middle of the formation, you can see his cool outfit there. So here is the Persian king, fighting first in the front lines, whether or not that's a good idea. And the Persian king just died. I'm pretty sure he just fell off his horse dead. So the Persian king is dead. How's that for the glory of Persia? These Legio are going to have their work cut out for them. They have a blob and a half over here. And we've got a lot of archers over here firing on us. So let's get our own archers over to answer. No need for them to be over here at this point. I don't see a lot of good enemy cav around. I'm going to use this chance to see if I can get my Scout Equites out here. And go get rid of some of these archers. There we go. Yep, got my Scout Equites out. Back in the Testudo. Go finish off Shapur. Yeah, we need to get rid of these archers over here. They're just going to be getting free shots. It won't do a ton, but it's still not good. Up all these guys right here. Horses. Let's just turn on Flaming Shot because these guys are already suffering morale-wise. But didn't mean to. That too. Okay, so I just want Flaming Shot. Okay, let's use our cavalry to start rear charging out some of the Sassanid infantry. And again, sorry for the bit of lag that's going on. It's just there's a lot of units here and a lot of flaming arrows and just other stuff that's going on, and there's not much. Attila does not run real great on the best of days, much less on the worst of days. Okay, I'm gonna break out here with these two cav also, and smack these archers. Okay, we've busted up this group of Sassanids. I think their units might start coming in piecemeal if they haven't already all gotten on the screen. In fact, we should probably go run down some of these fleeing groups. I think I will. Come on, let's go, boys. Over here. Be a good horsey. Yeah, so their archers are going down. That's no longer a concern. My Legio Comita Tenseis are holding out against some pretty beastly odds. Let's go give them some help. Okay, now one thing I am going to do real quick, I'm going to turn this horse archer around, put one barrage of flaming ammo, or actually these guys are already under the effects of flaming ammo from the tower, so never mind. Let's just get split up so we can maximize this rear charge. Head and target here again. Here. Rear charge, and rear charge. This ought to cause... Why can I not click on an enemy unit? There we go. Chase the routing units. Okay, so yeah, we are getting a massive chain route over here of the Armenian spear spam. and we're going to take it all down. And their archers over here are now fleeing. So yes, we have pulled off a massive defeat of the Sassanids. They have an artillery crew out there too. They may actually be getting shots on my horsemen, but it'll be alright. Yeah, chase these guys who are routing. Kill them all. And here, let's get the Legio Comita Tenseis out of formation and actually engage. Pull these guys back in. Killing all these Armenian spears. Pagan band. Just want to mop up my men. Must have been the Onager. No, this spear unit probably turned around. That's frustrating. Okay, well, let's get this horse archer and switch to melee and come out here, take these guys out. Let's just bring this cav unit back in and see if we can keep it alive. Okay, no. You. I'm having trouble controlling it all, I think, just because of this. Equite is running down the pagan band. Here the Armenian spears are going down, so...
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Yeah, that unit ended up routing anyway. Yeah, it's that Onager that's killing some of my men. This will get rid of them, though. There we go. And it does look like there's some more Persian troops coming onto the field. You all don't really need to be out here. In fact, let's come back inside now. I don't want to just go out here with my Persian mounted warriors. There's not enough of them to take down all those archers, and I just end up losing them. So I'm going to pull them back into our fort. Just going to start pulling all of these back into the fort. Go take out these Armenian spears. What do we got over here? I'm gonna go get some of these Persian bowmen, if I can catch them. The more enemy troops I can run down, the better. Means that they will no longer be a threat whatsoever. Got all these javelins left still. That's good. Guys, operate. So get back over here. Okay, so we'll kill as many fleeing troops as we can. I think the stakes here have pretty much been destroyed because all the cav that came in previously. But this mercenary Persian scout's just gonna get mopped up. Now who's firing here? A big old volley of arrows coming over. Must have been these guys, and then they changed their target. Definitely don't want to be getting shot from behind like that. I don't want to waste my skirmisher ammo. They may be trying to shoot my general, though. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice but to get out here after these guys. I want to try and save that skirmisher ammo, though, just in case I need it. We managed to catch all these Persian bowmen. That's pretty fantastic. 314 kills on the scout equite. And mercenary Persian mounted bowman. Well, getting a lot of kills for a Persian mounted bowman. Oh no, there's even more cav coming in over here. But let's see if we can rout these guys real quick. Yeah, this was kind of foolish. I shouldn't have come out here. I'm going to lose this. But it's just a mercenary unit, so just get out here and see what damage we can cause. Probably not too much. Wow, these guys have 600 kills, though, almost. So I'd say that they paid themselves off. They got another mercenary Svaran cav, so let's get ready to douse them. Mercenary Svaran cav is a real threat here. Come back and attack this bowman. Got another horseman out here that I forgot about. We'll use them to help run down some of these last remaining units. But let's use some of our skirmishing power. That mercenary Svaran cav, I really want to give it all my attention. I'm going to switch to heavy shot even, because it's shooting into the flank of my general. Potential danger here. Okay, precision shot, heavy shot so we get armor piercing. which ought to be pretty good. The Savaran Cav do have a little bit of armor. Yeah, this is going to drop them very quickly, and that's good. We don't want these guys firing at our general for too terribly long. Yeah, they're dropping very quickly. So much so that they're pulling back. And now coming back forward a little, so I'm just going to let them remain under fire here. They're probably killing more of their own horsemen here than they are of my men. Okay, the mercenary Savaran Cav are gone, so I'm going to target these mercenary Persian mounted bowmen, and I'm going to switch over to flaming for morale effect. Okay. Kurdish javelin, I'll target them next with my archers when they get close enough. I definitely don't want those guys getting a hold of my cav. All these Persian bowmen, though, I intend to run them down with this cav I have over here. So this little fort idea was something that was suggested by multiple viewers, and it's a great idea. It really does work. You can see that I was able to defend against overwhelming numbers quite efficiently, to the point where many, many Sassanid stacks were made to suffer here. These Persian bowmen are going to rout. I don't like my Legio just getting shot by all these guys, but they do have a pretty good block chance in that Testudo, and I really just don't want to run in here haphazardly with these javelins around. I want to get rid of some more of these units. There's another Onager that's come onto the field, so I'm going to... Oh, we got some Savaran cataphracts and stuff coming up. Let's... Oh, you know what? I wonder if I ran my own guys through the caltrops. I don't think I did. See, though, there are still a few Suedas caltrops over here, so let's keep these guys away from that. Just about to forget here. Persian mounted bowmen. Wow, we are actually getting hit to a substantial extent now over here. Point where I'm going to have to pull reinforcements over. Our Legio just took too much fire. Okay, douse those Savaran cataphracts. I'm going to use my skirmishers just to slow down the charge of the Savaran cataphracts. We're causing them extraordinary damage. Point that they routed, actually. Let's capture those Kurdish javelin men. Let's target some of these cavalry over here. Oh, what the heck are you doing? Don't be so stupid. Get in here. Okay, Sassanid troops are starting to give under the pressure. Just the mounting losses. Holy crap! There is a lot of Sassanid skirmishers here, and they seem to have plenty of ammo.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Let's target these guys. I need to get rid of the horse archers so that if I come over to attack, they don't just skirmish back. Pull up and block the gateway again. Okay, Sagittari, you're doing good. Whew, these guys are getting shredded by all that Sassanid fire. My bows are going to be the only thing that's going to help save me here. Hey, quit trying to walk outside. Just get over here.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Really want to run down all these Persian bowmen. I don't want them getting away. Would you stop trying to go outside to fire, for crap's sake? I put these guys on fire at will here and quit giving attack orders because they're acting like morons. Mercenary Onager crew has fled. We'll let them go. We're going to chase down these Persian bowmen. And same thing over here. Can't afford to let all these Persian bowmen get away. Then at least in another battle we won't have to deal with them. So take that. So we just defeated about 4 Sassanid stacks all at once with 1 stack, and hopefully didn't lose too many units in combat. Hard to say just yet. Much damage I'm going to take to my own towers, more than I'd like here. I've already taken 2 losses to the towers here with my own guys. Wish you could tell the towers where to fire and have the option for fire at will, but have the option to turn it off as well. Because towers are just sitting here killing my own men. Maybe I should have just gone further out in front of the troops that I was chasing. But yeah, so we've mopped up these Persian bowmen. We might go... Those are mounted Persians. We'll never catch them. Might just go try and catch this unit way over here. No, let's finish tearing up that Kurdish javelinman so it doesn't come back. Persian bowmen are getting wrecked. And those Persian bowmen are wrecked. Might be able to catch up to the other Persian bowmen. Yep, those guys are ruined. There we go. Yeah, those are down to 21. These ones down to 22. So I think we've done a pretty good job of wrecking as many Sassanid troops as we can. Some of my cav units got almost 600 kills. This whole video was pretty much me wrecking Sassanids. But hey, isn't that, that's one of our goals right now, is wrecking the Sassanids. And so I'd say that this was a great step in the right direction. Guys, go take a ride with some of my scout equites here, riding through the snow. They're no doubt probably pretty exhausted from having to hack down so many enemies. Pretty beautiful looking, silhouetted there against the background. The sky's looking kind of odd right now, actually, but kind of cool at the same time. Look at all these Persian bowmen running away in the snow. Probably not their ideal fighting ground. Probably not many folks in the Persian Empire that were accustomed to seeing snow. Not to say that they didn't have places where it did, but you know. So yeah, those Persian bowmen are going to get hacked down. My scout equites. Perfect. This is great. We ended up killing quite a few enemies here. 7 men. That one's only got 17 men. 8, that one's probably gone. 7. Yeah, let's go ahead and go after these guys. That'll be my last few men to chase. And I think we'll call it good for this episode. Let's just go out and see what the results are on the screen. I'm pretty sure we killed the Persian king and several other nobles. So they're going to be reeling from that. I mean, there's no way they're not going to feel that. Let's go check it out. That army's wrecked. No doubt about it. That Svar and Cav, though, still picked up 130 kills. But if you look at my kills, 592, 559, 476 on the cavalry. Very impressive. So let's see who all died here. Vistahim died. Shapur died. Bahram, their king, died. And Arso Peroz also died. They only get away with, let's see, 1 mercenary onager. A few pagan band, beat up Svar and Cav and some archers, a few Armenian spears, and a lot of horse cav, or missile cav that, of course, I couldn't chase down. And then here is almost entire annihilation. So massive kills for my men. Did a great job. So we're going to take the 12% on, and we have just dealt the Sassanids a major, major setback. I'm wondering if this army has movement points, if it's going to come after me. It is. So they had more stacks sitting here, ready to go. I might be able to defend this, but I think for now I'm just going to retreat. They can't catch me. Correction, they can catch me, and now I'm not encamped. So that's pretty irritating. So yeah, I guess this is where I'll start off next time and see if I can fight this. I'm going to have to just save it for now, though, because I'm out of time. HeirofCarthage, signing off.